going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to be talking all about my workout split, my current fitness goals, my current nutrition regimen, and basically just everything that I'm doing on a weekly and daily basis to reach my current goals. And a lot of people might assume that since I'm getting married in 9 days from now, so crazy, that I'm on some crazy shredding diet or working out 2 hours a day, but nothing has changed. Nothing has really intensified necessarily. I have changed a few things in my routine, which I'll talk about in this video, but nothing crazy. So before we do jump into this video though, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It helps support my channel and I appreciate it so much. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future videos. With that being said, let's get into my workouts. So whenever I kind of switch up my routine, my macros, my workouts, anything like that, I am like the type of person that likes to write it down. I like to write down my goals, my plans, schedules, everything. I am a list maker and a writer downer. I'm just kind of talking a little bit about my goals. I am, just slightly trying to tighten up just a little bit for my honeymoon. Nothing crazy. Like I said, I'm not significantly dropping calories or, doing 7 days a week of cardio or anything crazy. But I would like to see just a little bit more definition in my abs. I have had a full blown six pack in the past, and I'm not really striving for that necessarily, but just a little bit more definition, overall. With that being said, the things that I am doing in order to achieve that is more high intensity interval training, so sprints. So before I was doing sprints like 1 or 2 times a week, and I am now doing it 3 times per week. I find that any more than that and my legs and my lower body just doesn't have enough time to recover, especially with doing leg days every single week as well. Sprints is great for building muscle in your legs, and so it is a leg workout. So again, doing any more than 3 times per week with my lower body workouts is just way too much, and I'm not giving myself enough time to recover and see results. So, and then the other thing that I'm doing to kind of tighten up, or whatever you want to call it, I don't like to say cutting, I'm not really cutting, but whatever, is I did slightly lower my calories by like 150 to 200 calories per day. So nothing crazy. And again, I'm not like tracking to a T or every single crumb. Just even over like the last few months, I've gotten a lot looser on tracking my macros. The only thing I'm still really strict about is just making sure that I'm getting enough protein, because I know for me and my body and my goals, I need to maintain a certain protein level or around a certain level every single day. So that's that. And then as far as workouts go, on Mondays I'm doing lower body leg day. I was previously doing 3 leg days per week, and I just found again that was just too much and it wasn't giving my body enough time to recover. I felt like my legs were always sore, and I was working out on like slightly sore hamstrings or glutes, and again it was just too much, and I found that I also wasn't able to get as much out of my workouts because I was still fatigued from the previous workout. So I wasn't able to lift as much weight, I wasn't able to work out for as long, I was just tiring myself out too quickly at the gym. So 2 leg days work way better for me. I know some people can do 3, it's just really dependent on the person. But so for me, doing those 2 lower body days and then 3 days of sprints is enough for my legs. So that's Mondays, and then Tuesdays I'm doing back, biceps, and sprints and abs. So that's one of the days that I do sprints are typically like my upper body days, because I wouldn't be able to do sprints on a day where I'm doing legs. So Mondays is lower body and legs. Tuesdays back, bis, sprints, and abs. Wednesdays I actually take a rest day. Thursdays I do shoulders, abs, and sprints. Friday I do legs again. Saturday I do sprints and abs by themselves, so no resistance training that day, just simply HIIT and abs. And then Sunday is my second rest day. So I work out 5 times a week, and that just works really well for me. Again, I have been in seasons where I've done more than that. I've done 6 days a week, and some days, just depending on what's going on, or some weeks I only get to the gym 4 times. So it just depends, but most weeks I definitely work out 5 times per week. And something else I kind of want to touch on is the duration of time that I'm at the gym. So I think a lot of people assume that, you're not going hard if you're not there for 2 hours or whatever, and that's just crazy. Like, not only do I not have 2 hours a day to go to the gym, but it's totally not necessary in order to reach your goals. It matters what you're doing in the gym, the intensity of your workouts, the quality of your workouts, way more than the duration and the time that you're actually spending in the gym. So if you are really pushing yourself, you're not doing long rest periods, you're lifting heavy, and you're going hard at that for 45 minutes, and you feel dead at the end of that 45 minutes, like that's a great workout. Like my workouts, to be honest, are usually anywhere between 40 minutes and an hour. I am never at the gym longer than an hour. And like I said, my workouts are so intense that I wouldn't even be able to go longer than that, because I push myself so hard in those 40 minutes to an hour that by the time that time is up, it's like I'm done. Like I physically can't do anymore. So quality over quantity for sure when it comes to time and working out at the gym. So next, kind of talking a little bit about my macros, I did explain, or I did touch on the fact that I lowered my calories just ever so slightly, just to kind of lower a little bit of that body fat percentage on my stomach, hoping that my abs will pop. We'll see. And then, like I said, I'm not really strict. I just kind of try to stay within a range every single day. But the only thing I am strict on is getting 80 to 100 grams of protein per day. I personally weigh like 95 pounds. Also, please keep in mind, I'm not even 5 feet tall. So I'm just really small overall. And for me, I just know that in order to maintain the muscle that I have and build more muscle and stuff like that, I personally need about 80 to 100 grams of protein every single day. So that is the one thing that I am pretty strict on. And yeah, as far as like nutrition goes, besides macros, there are a lot of people on the internet that talk about macros and how great it is because you can fit donuts and sweets and pizza and all these things into your macros, which you absolutely can. And that is one thing that I love about it, is that you don't have to restrict yourself from your favorite foods. That's why I think macros has been so successful for me, because it's been a way for me to reach my goals without feeling restricted. However, I also don't think that eating donuts and Pop-Tarts and Oreos and pizza on a weekly basis is good for your overall health. Like, you might look great on the outside, and I know people like this, competitors, bikini competitors, stuff like that, where they may have an awesome physique and look great, but they have hormone imbalances, they lose their periods for years on end. Like, it does a toll on your body. Like, those ingredients and those chemicals in those processed foods, they don't just cause weight gain and excess, but they do put a toll on your health and your insides. So I am really strict on like the actual food that I put into my body, even though I do track macros. So for me, I would say at least 80 to 90% of every food that goes into my body is a whole food, meaning it's not processed in any way. It's the perimeter of the grocery store. It's a food that has no ingredient list. It's just, the food is what it is. So whether that's organic lean meats, wild caught fish, like salmon, tuna, nuts and seeds, whole organic eggs, fruits, vegetables, like that really is what my diet consists of. And then, 10 to 20% of the time, if I want to go out to eat, or we want to do Taco Tuesday, or I want a donut, or whatever it may be, I do it because I know that it's okay, because most of the time I'm fueling my body with really good food. So that's something really important to keep in mind too. Like, people talk about balance, and just because you eat one salad doesn't make you healthy, but just because you eat one donut, that doesn't make you unhealthy either. It really is just about like what you're doing most of the time that's going to give you your results. So yeah, my main focus has always just really been whole foods. I would say I eat like a 90% paleo diet. So the carbs that I do eat come mainly from sweet potatoes and fruit, and I will have like sprouted bread, or gluten-free bread, or sourdough bread, which is not paleo. But I do think that those are a really good option for bread choices, and so I do eat that. But yeah, that's basically it. And then, the other thing I did want to touch on is water intake. So consuming enough water is going to help you with all of your, not only your health and fitness goals, or your like physical physique goals, but also, again, like your insides, making sure your metabolism is running smoothly. Water is just so important no matter what your goals are. And I mean, even like with your skin and your hair, and like I could make a whole video just on why you need to drink more water. And I even could improve on it. Some days I'm not like on my water game, but I always try to get a bare minimum of half my body weight in ounces of water every single day. So if you weigh 100 pounds, you want to try to get at least 50 ounces of water per day, every single day, no matter what. So that is really, really important. And yeah, I hope I kind of answered everything for you guys. Those are kind of my current goals. So nothing crazy, just kind of slightly trying to tighten up for the wedding and the honeymoon, and just incorporating more HIIT, more sprints, slowly lowering my calories, still counting macros, but making sure I'm fueling my body with good, whole, nutrient-dense foods, and still enjoying life and having a piece of pizza when I want to. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do have any questions about my workouts or anything in general regarding health and fitness, please leave them below. I will be happy to answer every single one of them. But with that being said, I'm going to end this video here, and I will see you guys in the next one.